as well, getting things started. Off we go from the Steel City. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. In motion, Lamb. A first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
2nd and 10.
Hey, kill. Yeah, here we go. Here we go, 46. 26.
Dak to throw. A short throw, caught by Ferguson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
3rd and 7. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. That's brought in right side by Pickens. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
So these are always the most disappointing drives, right? So you get the ball, you're on your opponent's side of the field, and then you go 3 and out. So you take the field, you say, this is a prime opportunity. Come away at least with points, and now they find themselves in a tricky, delicate situation. I'm curious to see what they do here on 4th down.
This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And this will remain a scoreless ball game.
Get 300. 318. 319.
They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Cowboys' 44-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Warren. It'll get forward to about the 42. Donovan Wilson will bring him down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
And 6. From the gun, Rodgers. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out. Not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
50. Hey, you block over here. No. 319.
Rogers to throw for it on 4th down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down. First carry now for Jaden Blue. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. On play action, here's Dak. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not. And it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
3rd and short. Prescott. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
But I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single 1st down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait till their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
319. 630. 319.
Here's the former Memphis Tiger, Kenneth Gainwell. And will bring this to about the 25. Trevon Revel there to make the play.
Tackle at the 25-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Second and 5.
Plant. 319.
Rogers now. Will set up the screen to Gainwell. Now he's free to midfield. And they will finally run him down. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 37 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
318. Jump out. Look at you.
Play fake. It's Rogers. He's going to look for the home run ball. Nice job there on that return. Gives them breathing room up past the 30-yard line.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Play fake. Prescott. Open man down the field. It's Ferguson. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
So every team practices this on both sides of the ball. They call it sudden change. So in this case, the offense takes the field quickly following the defensive takeaway, and now you want to get off to a fast start, generate a quick play, and spark your possession, and it's exactly what they're able to do here, picking up that first down.
In motion, Lamb. On the give, it's Williams. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go, 46, 46. Here we go, 47. Here we go, going to 54. Wide in. Split it, quick.
2nd down. Prescott. On the move past the 40. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Third and 5.
Here we go. Wide in. Hey, 47. 26.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. Going to be 4th down.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
A first down throw from Rodgers. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense, and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
2nd down, Rodgers. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And the Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Zoom, zoom.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Metcalf makes the grab again. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 17 yards as they hook up again and pick up the first.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
throw again. Here's Rodgers. Open man, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Rodgers going up top again. Oh, huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. He works free, right side. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. The Cowboys are out to a 10-0 lead. Coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. Austin now to return this.
Austin on the return. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The master of play action, Rodgers. He's going to let this one go deep. And he will be out of bounds. No time left on the clock. And that is the final action here in this first half. Quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
It's 2nd and 21 at the 13-yard line.
I want the money, the cash, the pool of the bag, the currency stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have. The things we've been lacking, my brother, so what are we lacking? I can point it out, so much that's around. Better settle down, no point doing that. Or they send the hounds, bite me in that, put me in the ground.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
258, get 300, get 630, 150, hey, 88.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's out of bounds. That gain is 13. Going to make it a much more manageable 3rd down.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
18. Back north.
third down. Rodgers. That's taken in left side by Smith. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
That's taken in, and this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs.
So the key to this play is when you're going to play pass coverage and you're going to drop in depth, you have to understand if the quarterback drops the ball off short, you need to rally tackle. You need to limit the run after the catch. Don't let that receiver pick up the first down. That's exactly what this defense was able to do in this situation. Tackle him short of the chains, force the turnover on downs.
And he will get into the end zone. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
From
the shotgun, it's Dak. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. To throw is Rodgers. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. That's the linebacker, Logan Wilson.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
Yeah, Billy, 26.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. He fought through that first contact. It'll bring up second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it's going to be third down.
So while they fail to connect on this one, I don't really blame him for continuing to give his guy a shot in tight coverage. When you have someone as special as he is, you can't only throw him the ball when he's open. It's just not going to be enough opportunities. There's not going to be enough volume. So every now and then, there is a calculated risk where, even if it's not the ideal window,
the pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
this is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's touchback.
Yeah, really with you. I should probably stop it here, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that drink, you got to chill.
26.
A-Rod now to throw on first down. Metcalf is wide open. He's inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 80 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And, Mike, it just appears to me that's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch to finish that one off in the end zone.
The kick is good. Makes the score Cowboys 18, Steelers 7.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This taken in at the goal line. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
In motion, Lamb. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Yeah! There we go!
Dak going to give this to Blue. And it'll be brought down as we tip towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 4.
Yeah, here we go!
On the play fake, Dak. That one swung out to Blue. And he's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back. At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. A quick slash taken by Lamb. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen.
Mike, it's very simple in the NFL. You're just not going to win a lot of games when you're losing the turnover battle to this degree. And it's their struggles protecting the football. They've continued to hurt them here today, and that's why they find themselves trailing at this point in the game.
58!
Rodgers on 1st down. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. And he will score. Game on. Pittsburgh. His second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
From the gun, Rodgers. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. We'll see a return here from his own end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
In motion, Lamb. Now it's Williams. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. They were going to point in. Hey, kill.
Prescott now. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
And we got a big 3rd down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with a conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. In motion, Lamb. On 3rd down, Prescott. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Echols. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The defense comes up with the big play. And the pick 6 changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the second half.
Important one here now for the Steelers. They're going to try to go for the 2-point conversion.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Hey, 88. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Split 50.
Rodgers. That's going to be caught. They get the 2 points. Man, this could turn out to be important. The lead goes to 3 here in the 4th quarter.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. Here comes a return from the end zone. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
There you go. 26.
They'll start this on the ground with Blue. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's second down.
Yeah, here we go.
They'll drop to throw. That's complete to Blue. And they're going to mark them down up past the 35. Pick up of the 11 yards on that one. First down, Cowboys.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Yeah, here we go.
On play action, here's Dak. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Towels waving, Steeler fans on their feet. It's third down.
Here we go. We're going to 54. Why? Here we go. Kill.
To the air again. Prescott. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And the Steelers are right back in this one.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing...
What's happening?